You see it? If I posture up here, holding him, I can restrict the movement of his hip a little bit, so I can at least make adjustments, right? So either you do a double lapel, single lapel, rolling lapel. Whichever one you choose, you want to make sure that the control is downwards, not forwards. You don't want to do this. You want to go down to the sternum and anchor down like this. So every time he pulls, you want to down. If I don't drive my shoulder down and if I do this squeeze, right? So I want control of this hip, single squeeze. Yeah, I can still move. Here, so here, no lifting. We're not going to do this. He drops it, drop your hip kick. You don't want to lift. So I'm going to turn. So every time he starts dropping his weight, I can feel it. I'm just going to turn. And then I turn. So now he's sitting on my lap. If I need to make a slight adjustment, I'm going to switch my grip, look at my elbow. I'm going to look up and I'm just going to, almost like leaning back, but I'm not going to lift it. You see the difference as opposed to this? I'm lifting. So it's bad for my back if I do this to a bigger. Drop your hip, Ken. Drop your drop. But watch, if I lean back, I look up. Okay? But I don't want to lean back too far. Just enough to make it, to adjust his hip higher. Right? Open the lapel. So depending on which side you're going, if you're going to go to the left, your left hand's on top of the right, not the other way. Okay, it's not like this. Okay. Now he's going to start to push. Now I'm going to stack it. Push ball. Right. So I start turning to my side, open elbow. Look at my left elbow. I'm going to bring my right leg. Look at my right leg. See that? I don't want his hip low. If I keep his hip low, kick me, Ken. Kick. That's what's going to happen. You're going to fall as I sprawl. As I come to the side, look at my right leg. Kick, Ken. Okay. Now look at my shoulder. It's on the. It's my arm. The side of my arm is on the stop. I want his thigh on top next to my neck. So how do I do that? I'm going to turn and drop my shoulder. Right. He starts to kick. Now the first thing we did was right hand, grab the pants, the back of his tailbone. See how I'm just having him sit on my thigh. And I start turning. Notice I'm not gonna lunge over, I'm just gonna turn. And then the scenario here is, he notices what I'm gonna do, so he's gonna try to turn and push. As he turns, right, drop your hip. Either cup under or here to side control, right? Or here to side control, right? That's pretty much it for now. The next thing we did was an adjustment. So, ready, Ken? Here, to the side, right? Look at my knee. Look at my hand. I'm just going to push his knee down to the mat, and I'm going to kind of turn towards his left shoulder. You feel that, Ken? Yes. What does that make you want to do, Ken? You have to let go, right? Right? Now, if you're not a very nice person, you feel that? Forearm right there. He starts to turn. Tuck your elbow towards the hip. Your right knee behind his tail, right? So you're blocking. He turns, trying to turn. Right? So the option here, I'm going to move my chest and my hip away from him to flat. And then I adjust to pull this in. Understood?